welcome to October 1st. So I'm going to make a money bowl for the new month, and I just wanted to make a video. You guys can share along with me. So I've got my green candle here. So I have incense, and it attracts money, dinero. So we're going to start this up, and I'm just going to cleanse my bowl with this. I've already cleansed the items. I put crystals, herbs, things like that in here. So you don't have to use crystals if you choose not to. It is totally up to you how you want to do it. So let's see. So I'm going to start with my rice base here. I'm going to cut open my bag of rice, and we're just going to use this on the bottom. I do have a list of ingredients that I will add into the comments area for you guys. So spread that around. So I have cleansed the bowl with incense, and then I just kind of flatten out the rice as much as you want to. If you guys can see that very well. There you go. Okay. So, and then I have essential oils and herbs, so it's up to you what you prefer to use. So I do have basil oil, and I'm just going to put a few drops into my bowl. And it's personal preference, however big your bowl is, however many drops you would like to use, it's completely up to you. And then I do have a bay leaf here, which I'm going to write, you can use symbols like Fehu and prosperity symbols. You can just write a dollar amount on here. So I'm going to actually write my dollar amount. I'll do that at the end. We'll keep that part private. Anyway, so, and then I have cinnamon. I bought cinnamon sticks just because I use the ground cinnamon to blow in the door for prosperity at the beginning of the month. You can do either or. So I just take a stick and I put it in. And then I do have my ground cinnamon here to use in my doorway as well. So, again, personal preference on what you want to use. This is your money bowl. And then I do not have any clove. I used all of my clove. And that's the other thing, with these money bowls, with any kind of manifestation, it's the intention you put into it, and it's what you want to put into it. So never feel like just because you're missing one ingredient, it's all wrong. You put the intention into what you want, and your energy is in this. So I didn't have any cloves, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I do have garlic here. So we are going to put a little bit of that in here. So orange peel. I didn't have actual oranges. I only had peaches and apples this week. So I'm going to use orange oil, which again is fine to use. Personal preference. However many drops you would like to put in. You can skip the orange if you don't have any. And then we already have the rice inside of here. I'm going to use rosemary oil. I do have rosemary spice that I could put in here as well. I may add that in after I do the video, but I got my Mindful Souls box. I don't know if you guys know Mindful Souls. I'm not affiliated with them at all, so I don't get a discount, but I get a box every month, and I absolutely love them. So I got rosemary oil this past month. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that smells amazing. Put in a couple of drops of this. Maybe. There it goes. Okay. And then I do have a candle. This is optional. You don't have to have a candle. It's completely up to you. I like to put one in the middle. And then I have coins. I've got some cash that I'm going to put in here as well. Again, after the video. And then I did find a penny heads up one day that I kept, and it's just, a little lucky penny, so I'm actually going to put that in here as well. So once you've done that, you can use, incense, salt, moon water to cleanse your bowl. You just cleanse it, you kind of put it in here. You can stir this up if you want to before you put the coins and everything else in here. I've got some crystals. Sorry, I drew a blank. I got some crystals in here. And then I've got like this little charm, since it is spooky season, and it's green. You know, I wanted all things green in here. So sometimes I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my crystals if they're smaller down inside here. I also got this little pumpkin at my local metaphysical shop. Embody crystals, EMBODII. And then I also have a sphere here, an orb. So sometimes I am afraid that they will fall down in here. So you can use like a smaller bowl, or I've even put them down inside of a jar and I just leave the lid open so that the energy can come out. So if you wanted to, you know, add some of these crystals, I use pyrite. I have like this little, this is just gold that I put down in here. And then I'll put a list of crystals that are good for the money bowl as well. And then I have like a couple of little gold bracelets that I like to toss in here. So again, it's personal preference. Whatever you would like to add to your money bowl, you add to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some more crystals into my jar, and then kind of mix this up a little bit and get everything down in here, put my cash and everything. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what I do for my money bowl at the beginning of every month. And then of course I will blow cinnamon inside my door as well for prosperity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.